The forest has a sound all its own. Wind whispering through the trees, the soft snap of a branch, maybe a bird calling in the distance. But sometimes, there's nothing. No rustle, no echo. Just stillness so complete, it feels like the woods themselves are holding their breath. It was on a day like that when a young boy ran into the trees, laughing, playing hide and seek. His family was just feet away. But when they called his name again, the forest stayed quiet. No footsteps, no cries, just the kind of silence that makes your skin crawl. And what came next still clings to those mountains like fog that never lifts. June 14th, 1969. It was Father's Day weekend in the Great Smoky Mountains. The Martin family, Dennis, his brother, father, and grandfather, had hiked up to Spence Field, a quiet clearing near the Appalachian Trail, surrounded by thick, whispering trees. Dennis was 6, small, shy, wearing a bright red shirt. You'd think he'd be impossible to lose. The boys were playing a prank, sneaking off to jump out and scare the grown-ups. Dennis veered off just a few steps behind a bush. His father watched him go. It should have been seconds. But when the other boys leapt out, Dennis never did. His father ran to where he'd last seen him. Nothing. No Dennis, no sound, no sign of a struggle, no footprints, no disturbed grass, just gone. Rangers were called within hours. Bloodhounds came. By morning, there were helicopters, search parties, and eventually, over 1,400 people combing the mountains. Even the U.S. Army Green Berets showed up, strangely separate from the rest of the teams, never explaining why they were involved. Days passed, nothing, not a shoe, not a scrap of red cloth. Then came a chilling tip. A man and his son, hiking a few miles away, reported hearing a child's terrified scream. Moments later, they spotted a rough-looking man darting through the trees, holding something over his shoulder. A sack? Or a body? That sighting was never followed up. Other theories floated around. Maybe Dennis fell into a sinkhole or got dragged into a cave no one's found. But seasoned trackers say the terrain didn't match, and the dogs never caught a lasting scent. Stranger rumors crept in. Locals whispered of wild people in those woods, feral, hidden clans who live off the land and don't take kindly to outsiders. Some believed the Green Berets were there hunting, not searching. To this day, the file remains open. No bones, no belongings, no closure. Dennis disappeared in daylight within view of his family. A child vanished in the blink of an eye, and something out there still knows what happened. If this story chilled you, hit subscribe. We're only scratching the surface of America's darkest mysteries. Like this video if the forest made your skin crawl. And tell me in the comments, what do you think happened to Dennis Martin? Because in those woods, something is still waiting.